Yo, 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 it's your boy Big Vibe Opinion, and I'm back with another live video tonight. And I ain't coming on here to hold y'all long, so make sure y'all don't take too long to hit that like button, hit that share button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy Big Vibe, man. And remember,
Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
hope everybody having a good day out there.
Boss of all bosses, Machiavelli. Minutes and methods, they will me a lethal weapon, making niggas die, weakness and breathless imperfections. Can you picture my specific plan? To be the man in this wicked land, underhanded hits a plan. Scams are plotted over grams of rock. Outlaws, motherfuckers die by the random shot. We all die in the end, so revenge we swap. I was all about my ears, folk, friends and folk. Me, a born leader, never lead a block without my heater. Got me a dog and named him my bitch nigga heater. Who could they do to me, a little brat? Shit, them niggas that shot me and still terrified I beat their ass. How can I show you how I feel inside? We outlaws, motherfuckers can't kill my pride. Niggas talk a lot of shit, but that's after them gone.
Cause they feel me in the physical form. Hey. They feel chaos in the physical form. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the chat, man. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy, Big Vibe Opinion, and I'm back with another video, man. I know I said it before, but I'm finna say it again before we get ready to go. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everyone had a good day, but guess what? I ain't come to play. I ain't come to play. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Put a 1 in the chat if you feel me, and let me know that you're here. What's up, Barry? Okay, that's a new person. I ain't never seen that name, Barry. What's up, Barry? Welcome, Honey Drizzle. Welcome, 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 welcome. Moss, what's up? Oh yeah, we finna get it. We finna. Okay, okay. Everybody can hear me. Okay, okay. Uh, 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 uh. First of all, I want to start with something, and I want to start with something before I get into some of my slideshows. I want y'all to understand. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who rock with me over here on the Big Vibe Opinion platform. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to each and every individual. Hey, can y'all put hearts in the chat for each and every individual? We gonna send these hearts to each and every individual who's out here reporting, supporting the R.Kelly trial, man, who's out here reporting the good that is coming out in the courts. We know that the media is not going to do it for us. So let's give hearts to all of the bloggers, all of the people on Twitter, everybody who's retweeting, everybody who's blogging and posting, everybody who's out here doing their thing in good light of showing kills in a good light, exposing these lies out here on these streets, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, wherever they doing it at. Let's give a salute to all the people that's out here working hard, that's out here putting their best foot forward. Shout out to the supporters for all the support that you all are doing, because it's the supporters, it's the people that subscribe to these channels, it's the followers on Twitter, it's your friends on Facebook, all of that type of stuff like that, what's going to help change and help get this good information out there, because we see the media is not doing their thing. We see the media is not trying to help us. And I want to address the simple fact with the judge addressing Jennifer, with the government addressing Jennifer Boljean for calling out Jason Meisner. The judge, the Jason Meisner was called out by Jennifer Boljean for only reporting one side of what's going on in court, which is the prosecution side. She told him, like, you're doing a good job. You're connecting the dots. You're trying to connect the dots for the government, huh? He took that and he went back to the prosecution and let them know, hey, Boljean messaged me on my Twitter. She said I was trying to do it. I was trying to connect the dots for you guys. And the prosecution took that and they took it to the judge. And the judge asked Bo Jean, was she, just back off on Twitter. It's quite funny and it's quite obvious that these media outlets can report all the negativity or anything that they feel like shows Kels in a bad light. But when his attorney say, hey, you're doing a hell of a job of trying to connect the dots for the government, he goes back to the government and the government goes to the judge because they don't want Bonjean to speak. They don't want Bonjean to speak. But I told y'all, then I warned y'all on Friday, Bonjean was coming in there like, but I told y'all Friday, Bonjean and her law firm was coming in there to do their thing today, and boom, here you go. Somebody off Twitter decided to report Jennifer to the police, and then they asked Jennifer, can she stay off of Twitter? You know what I'm saying? But Jennifer just called it how she said. You know what I'm saying? All of us see it. The people that's over here for the injustice, and people see the injustice that's going on. We see the biased media reported. That's why we have to call it out. That's why we calling it out. But man, this is the video that I'm about to show you all is graphic in nature. You have to be 18 or plus, and this is for mature audience only. Man, this right here was a sad situation. And why aren't people writing about this? You know what I'm saying? People so upset with Kels and so upset about Kels, but these people out here lying on Kels. You know what I'm saying? Telling lies on Kels in the name of Kels. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but like I say, this is for 18. You have hopefully you 18 or older, mature audience. This is graphic content. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I just want to play this before I get off into my Kels. Get off into my Kels information. I'm praying for this guy. I hope that these officers are arrested and fired and not hired and not rehired on any other law enforcement agency across the country. This right here was outright just sad, bro. This was an outright sad, and this is the law enforcement. These people are supposed to uphold the law. And what we're starting to see is a chain of officers just study committing crimes and breaking the law. How do we supposed to trust the law when they out here breaking the laws? Okay, but let me get off into it, man. 3 officers, 1 guy, pounding this guy head to the concrete, kneeing him in the back. Look at the man, pounding this man head to the ground. The other guy, look at the knees to the back. Look at the guy, study punching. Now you gonna pound the guy head. Look at his knee to the head. Now you pounding the guy head to the concrete. Look at this, like some UFC, man. And these are law enforcement who's doing this. This is sad, bro. This is outright sad, man. These guys should be locked up and prosecuted and not allowed to work on any law enforcement across the country. Any law enforcement agency across the country. That is sad, man. That is so sad, man. I don't know what this man could have done. This man, he wasn't even resisting. They just sitting there blatantly just beating on the man, pounding his head to the concrete, knees in the back, knees to the head. Man, that's sad. That's sad. That is just outright sad, man. Everybody should be in outrage behind it. Everybody should be outraged behind it. Everybody should be outraged behind it, man. But you know, we finna get down. I know what you're here for. I know what y'all here for. I know what y'all here for. Y'all ready to hear the debut song? I'm debuting my new song. I believe I can lie. Even if I have to testify, I'll get on that stand and tell a lie. I even sit on the stand and cry. That's my new debut hit. I believe I can lie. I believe I can testify. I get on the stand and lie. I sit on the stand and cry. Boy, that's my new hit. I'm going to be going in the studio to record that real soon. I believe I can lie. I believe I can testify. I get on the stand and lie. I even get on the stand and cry. That's the new hit coming real soon. I'm going to be dropping that real soon. These people got me effed up, bro. These people that got me started. Let's start here. I want to start right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bonjean asked Jane. This is from Jane Cross. Bonjean asked Jane, you told a false statement to the U.S. Attorney's Office, which in fact is a federal crime, right? The AUSA objects, Your Honor, as to what the witness may know in terms of legal conclusions about official charges. So what she's trying to say, the AUSA objected when Bonjean asked Jane about the testimony that she gave to the U.S. Attorney's Office grand jury back in 2019. So AUSA object, Your Honor, as to what the witness may know in terms of the legal. So they saying is Jane didn't know about the legal consequences of lying on the stand. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know about the legal consequences of lying on the stand. You know what I'm saying? So the judge say overrule, she can give a general answer, Miss Bonjean. And Mr. Kelly did not tell you to tell that lie. You told that lie, right? Jane answers, yes. So now, Jane comes last week on Friday. Jane implicated that she was tired of hiding Mr. Kelly's lies. She was tired of hiding Mr. Kelly's lies and decided she wanted to talk now. But come to find out, when asked, was she telling Mr. Kelly's lies, or she said no. She said those were her lies. So she owned up to her lies. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing that we seen. This is the thing that we seen. Oh, it got real gritty. It got gritty. It got gritty in the other day. It got gritty in the other day. It got gritty in the other day. I don't have a lot, but I'm just gonna point out some key things to me that I liked it when I saw it. That I liked it. Shout out to Kelly's R.Kelly is innocent movement. Jason Seal, Susan, which is Jane Mothers. Susan says she was threatened by Kelly. Goes on to say, we were harassed. He was a powerful man. So where did we see that at? Who have we seen talked about? Who have we seen talked about R. Kelly being a powerful man? We didn't start hearing that until Michael Avenatti came around. About R. Kelly being a powerful man, all this different stuff like that. We didn't hear that. We didn't hear nothing about that until Michael Avenatti came around. So now here we go from New York with this R. Kelly was a powerful man, this, that, and the third. Now we running the same shit in Chicago. R. Kelly was a powerful man. Now, come on now. But this is what she testified to, though. She say Susan, which is same mother, say she was threatened by Kelly. Goes on to say we were harassed. Then she goes on to say he was a powerful man, so we had to protect my daughter. My problem with this is how is you protecting your daughter, but you continuously allow her to be at R. Kelly's house. I'm not understanding it. Okay, but when pressed by Bonjean, she acknowledges that Kelly himself did not harass her or her family. So if Mr. Kelly didn't harass you or your family, what do you mean about he's a powerful man? I need some help. Somebody come up on this platform and help me, because if y'all don't, I'm not going to be able to contain myself. Somebody help me, please understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody help me, please understand this. I'm starting to feel like that pastor who set his own self up to get robbed. Am I living in a lie or am I living in the dark? Somebody tell me. Huh? Somebody tell me something. I believe I can lie. That's what I mean. I believe I can lie. Dean, what's up, Dean?
What's up, Vi? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You heard my new remix?
Nah, I heard a little bit of it. So I believe I can
Oh
lie.
man, well that's a new hit right there, man. That's a hit. I got a hit, bro. I
Nah,
believe I
nah,
can
nah.
lie. I believe I can testify. I get on the stand and lie. I sit on the stand and cry.
that's that's what they up there singing right now. Cause that's all they doing. They all just lying.
Man, it's gone. Man, I just got a hit, bro. I'm finna put my shit on TikTok. I ain't even got one. I ain't even got
I'm,
one.
yo,
Yeah,
yo, Vi, I'm telling you, they gonna be extra salty when this man beat this case next 2 weeks. I'm
man. Bro.
telling you, they gonna be salty.
Man, the shit ain't adding up, bro. Look at the stream, man. Susan, Jane Mama, said she was threatened by Kelly. Goes on to say we were harassed. He was a powerful man, so we had to protect my daughter. Now I'm trying to understand, how did y'all protect y'all daughter if she continued to live in the house with Kelly?
Yeah, not she contradicted herself big time today, and then I was just watching some news thing with some guy. Finally, somebody
The guy
wasn't
with the
being.
blue, the guy with the blue on.
He had a bald head.
I seen a guy. No, you must be talking about Dennis Byron. Was it Dennis Byron?
Not Dennis Byron. I'm talking.
Oh, it must be another
It
guy,
was
because I seen a guy on on Malicious Conspiracy. He had on like a blue vest coat with a beard type deal. You know what I'm saying?
no. I know you know that's Dennis Byron. Not the guy.
Nah, this guy had a beard. He's on Malicious Conspiracy. He had like a big beard, like the Rick Ross type beard type. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
oh no, I ain't see that one. But nah, the one I'm talking about, he was actually like he was on it was some Chicago type news, and
Okay,
he wasn't being biased at all. He was saying he was like the first news reporter that's actually saying like it's looking scary for them. And I'm like, but when it was the New York trial, it was very one sided. It was like, yo,
right,
very one sided, and it's looking like no, it's looking crazy for them. Because basically, all he's saying is like, yo, it don't really matter what Jennifer Bonjean say or the prosecutor saying. It's what that jury feel. If did
right,
she feel if they feel she's of age? Because basically, is Kels and them, they not denying that's him in the tape. Basically, what they're trying to prove is what they proved in 2008, that she's of age, or that's
right,
not her. That's not her. You get what I'm saying?
right,
And if they could prove that, it's over. They gotta let my guy go because that appeal is coming. I'm not worried about the appeal because
right, right,
the appeal was on some illegals. They got him illegally. With
right.
this right here though, once he get this, the Minnesota gonna be a walk in the park in the
Yeah,
state
Minnesota
Chicago.
don't even last, because I heard they got tour records to debunk. That's what alleged. They got tour records to show that he wasn't even in the state of Minnesota at the time that this chick claimed that happened.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'm telling you, once he got this in the bag, all I just want to hear is not guilty and acquittal, and it's over from there,
Man,
big
I'm
boy.
gonna have to hit Kel say, man, Kel, look, I need to get in the studio and put this hit on the record, bro. I got one for you. I got one for you. But
Facts.
yeah. But then Jane, when the mama got pressed, right, after saying she was trying to protect her daughter, she got pressed by Jennifer. She acknowledged that Kelly himself did not harass her or her family. Now, what type of shit is that?
She was up there lying. I'm telling you, I don't know if they trying to throw the case themselves, or like I'm trying to figure is either they trying to throw the case on purpose to help him, or it's like, or like they just really lying.
Hey,
That's
dude,
what I really want to know, because it's like, yo,
look. Now, the AUSA, after she testified saying that Kells was a powerful man and that that her and her family was harassed and he was a powerful man, then she said, well, Kelly himself did not harass them. AUSA bend the block back and come back and holler at her and say, who did intimidate you? Susan, the mother of James, said R. Kelly. Now, make this make sense.
that,
Now,
that
here you say she acknowledged that Kelly himself did not harass her or the family. Then
yeah.
she say, who did intimidate you? R. Kelly.
Yeah, she don't even know, bro. She don't even know what she even saying, cause it's like, yo, bro. They say everybody said it. She went up there and made a real big fool out of herself. Like, I'm telling you, them people. She didn't know what pressure was gonna be like. And it's like, yo, Jennifer. What I'm liking about Jennifer, she's showing she feisty. Like, she feisty. She not letting up, and she really showing you what a lawyer is really supposed. She like, yo. Because the number one thing she said was like, yo, when she took R. Kelly's case was, she's
She
like, she said the injustice, and she was basically saying, if y'all gonna get him on the correct charges or whatever the case may be. Be fair, but don't be unfair to the man. And that's exactly what we've been saying all along. We're gonna say,
right,
if you gonna prosecute him correctly. Don't prosecute him cause y'all could do it just cause y'all got the power to do it.
right. Lovely Shauna. Yes. Susan is the mother of Jane who took the stand today and she couldn't do nothing but help but point the blame.
Yeah, Susan, that's Valerie Landfair. If
What,
for who
sir?
don't know,
What's up, Big Bob? What's up, Ding?
what's up, bro? What's up? This
What's
Miguel.
up, Felicia?
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
DJ? What's up,
What's up,
Alazar?
Miguel? What's up?
Chilling.
Georgia girl, what's up? So let's go to something else and see what they talking about. Let me see what this is because I really can't see. Okay. Let's address this. Hey, sir, what you think about the new hit? You think I got a hit, bro?
Yes, sir. All day long. Let's just keep it 100.
Remember when Kels they said he didn't know the kid was autistic, and it was on TMZ, and he said I believe that you're high, smoking on that Percocet. Yo, that shit had me dying.
Right. What's up, J Rock? So let's get into this right here. This is still Susan now. It say Darryl McDavid lawyer Bo Brentley is now questioning Susan. She say R. Kelly did not admit to having done anything wrong when he met with her family at the Oak Park Hotel. Stop right there. Now, what did we hear Jane say last week? And one of you fellas can answer to that.
She said that the family met at the hotel and R. Kelly was on his knees begging the father. He was apologizing, asking for forgiveness.
But what was he asking for forgiveness for?
for sleeping with
Supposedly,
his underage
supposedly,
daughter.
yeah.
So
But trip this
Jane
though.
said that he admitted to sleeping with her to her family, right?
Right. But
That
trip
that,
this.
that that's
That's
what
what.
that's what Rashawn is saying.
That's what
But,
Jane said.
Yeah.
So
but trip
Mama,
this though.
Didn't the mama say that she called R. Kelly to meet them at the hotel? If I'm not mistaken.
I think he set up to meet them at the hotel, but the purpose of meeting them at the hotel, when you go down into this a little part of the little part of the conversation, she tells you why he met them at the hotel. But you know, one of the things that we have to point out is the fact that Jane last week said that he came to her family, her mother and father, and her also, on his knees begging for forgiveness for having slept with her, and she was underage. So the mother said that he never admitted to having done anything wrong when he met with her with the family at the Oak Park Hotel. So
Correct.
now it said rather he was upset with the family was about to be he wasn't upset, he didn't admit to none of that, but the mother Susan said he was upset that the family was about to be dragged through the mud by the media.
Right.
So pretty much what he was upset, he was trying to protect them because they was using the simple fact that he had a relationship as a godfather allegedly to their daughter, and they was finna drag that family into the shit, almost as like what we heard last night when I've been playing the situation with Ron Newton talking about the government contacting him about a picture that his son had at Michael Jackson's home, and they offered him $200,000 for that picture, or to say that Michael Jackson touched his son, right?
Right.
So pretty much what Kels knew that the media was finna come and attack them simply based off of his relationship with the family. Not
Mm-hmm.
saying that it was an illegal relationship at the time, but he didn't want them to have to go through what was about to happen. So pretty much him trying to protect them from the media, they took that later on and used this whole situation against him to extort him.
Right.
What's up, Gemini? And we also heard today that the mother said that R. Kelly was their only source of income, which we found out that was a lie as well.
Because they own the shoe
Because
store, right?
yeah, the shoe store, and according to Jane, last week on Friday testimony, that when her and her parents came back from the little vacation or whatever, that her mother and father went back to work.
Mm.
But now it come out today that her mother and father, the family owned a shoe store from 2001 until 2010. So how was R. Kelly y'all own source of income and until he became y'all own source of income when y'all felt like, look, we can use this allegation and try to get some money out of it.
But that's what she said. She said that they had no other source of income, which at this point tells me you were in the league to extort that man anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And
What's up,
and
J Rock?
What's going on, Sir Miguel? What's going on, Dean?
what's up? What's up?
Dean
What's
Vibe
up,
was
big bro?
good.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
But and another thing is Jennifer Bonjean, J-Bo pointed out basically was she basically first she gonna say, oh, we went on. There was how long you went on the vacation for 2 months. So she basically was like, all right, what vacation that you on that like your job let you go for 2 months?
Come
You
to
get
find
what I'm
out
saying?
2 weeks.
And then she dropped. Then after that, she dropped it to 2 weeks. She was just lying all through her teeth, like. So it's better for you to just tell the truth, because it's like people don't understand a lie got to come with another lie and another lie to keep covering up lies.
So this sounds like a bunch of jealous people jealous of each other, cause Sparkle allegedly slept with Kel. The mama allegedly slept with Kel. And the daughter allegedly slept with Kel.
Well,
I
remember
have
what
no
K.
comments on it.
Remember what K. Michelle said, right?
Yeah.
Mm. I'm just saying.
What K Michelle has said, Miguel?
But
About the mamas them in the kitchen cooking.
yeah.
Oh yeah. She definitely did say that. You're definitely right.
And she also said if she opened up her mouth, a whole lot of people going to jail.
Right.
Nah,
So let's see what Valerie got to say now. Man, I mean, Kel, bro. Hey, I get him, man. Hey, Kels ain't had no pictures and choosing, man. Some of these women, bro, I wouldn't hit with a broom with a condom on.
exactly, Big Va.
That,
No,
that exactly. Hey, what's the name? Was that? I can't see that name right there. Styles by.
Her meekness, Jamaica.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The mother had called for the meeting. Exactly. Yeah, the mother called for the meeting at the hotel.
Okay.
So what that tell you?
They already knew something.
Mm-hmm.
Say, Bonjing, someone who is so intimidated and scared and threatened as you are telling this juror here, you would not have maintained a relationship with Mr. Kelly for the next 20 years. You would have Susan's family had no other heir. How is that when the father played guitar for R.Kelly? All the way up until he mysteriously passed away in 2018, was it 1921?
Yeah, 21. And I think he also worked for other artists too.
Yeah, he had a lot
Outside
of
of,
different artists on the obituary. It was a lot of names on there.
yeah. And then on top of that, think about this: if Kels was such a threat, and I think you might have brought this up before. Why would you even mention him in an obituary? Acknowledge him anyway. You ain't
Acknowledge
gonna acknowledge.
giving,
You ain't gonna acknowledge somebody that's a threat to you or harassing you or some bullshit. That's common sense.
but even going as far as admitting to going to a grand jury in 2019 and denying all of this. But now, if y'all can remember on Black CEO panel, I said when it was confirmed that this female was testifying, I said they gotta have something. I said they got a PPP loan or something fraudulent
Mm-hmm.
for the government to get them to cooperate. I said that, and come to find out, they gotten several PPP loans.
Right.
You down with PPP? Yeah, you know me. You know me. You down with PPP? Yeah, you know me. Well, they got down with that PPP and the government came to CCC.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay, so let's see what else I got up in here. Okay, this Jonathan, he says he talk about the custom and border agent. He is telling the jury about who traveled with Jane and her parents to Mexico, Bahamas in 2002 when the sex tape first went public. Feds say Kelly sent Mill June Brown to keep tabs. They say according to the flight records shown to the jury, Brown indeed returned to the USA from the Bahamas in February of 2020, 22, February 21, 2002. Defense point out that Brown traveled to and from the Bahamas 5 other times as well. So they try to say by Brown traveling that time that it was different than all the other 5 times that he had traveled. And they couldn't find the records from going. They couldn't find Jane or the family records from going to Mexico, but they had the records from them going to Bahamas. How is all of this evidence getting lost?
That's a good question. That was one of the things I said earlier about the government. I'm like, look, all you guys coming out here saying that y'all got all this evidence, like the tape, and then on top of that, hell, I'm still looking for the 100 devices y'all say y'all supposed to have. Still ain't got that yet.
And then also they claim to have had 6 tapes, but they only turned over 3 tapes to the defense. That right there is illegal within. They any evidence they had, they supposed to be turned it over to the defense.
And one of the tapes that they been saying that they had, ironically, the original tape that they said that's missing that they can't even find.
Yeah, but they say that's the one that him and David supposed to be brought back. But see, I had to think about this and think about it, and it clicked in my head. It said, you know what? It seemed like every situation that he tried to do for good, they turned those situations around and made it look bad. He tried to protect the family from the media onslaught, about the tape about to come out. He wanted to protect the family. So, he went to them, he came to them when they had the meeting or whatever they had. So he came to them caring about them and trying to protect them. The same reason why he was trying to get the tapes back was because of his wife was on the tape. He was
Exactly.
trying to protect the image of his wife, so that's why he was inquiring about getting the tapes back. But they try to make it seem as if, he was only his sole purpose for getting the tape back was because it had child pornography on there. Then a person like me, being the thinker that I am in the way that I think, saying that, Jane testified Friday that he handed her the money in the beginning of the video, so that it seems as if she was a prostitute. I say, why the hell would you cover up a crime with a crime? I don't
Exactly.
understand that. But then
Not
if
only
you want to keep y'all sex life secret, why would you even record it? Like, you trying to say that this man is dumber than dumber, right?
Exactly.
and at the end of the day, Big Boy, and I said this before, if it's so-called porn, it would still be on the internet. Number one. Number two, who I ain't seen the tape, but at the end of the day, that person had to be an adult in order for that tape to be verified on the internet as to be staying on the internet.
Yeah.
Because you know damn well if it's child pornography, they gonna come after your ass from head to toe.
And I seen somebody who was saying like earlier, like can't no anybody verify a person on these sites. They might can get a fake ID. Nah, fake.
That was me who was saying that, Big Boy.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
Dean. You might can get a fake ID pass, but that image gotta be. They scan that image through a data through a analysis.
No,
And,
Right.
I was saying from like, say you want to go shoot porn just regular in a porn company, they make you
yeah,
fill out some papers
they
and
have to start
they just take a picture of your IDs. That's it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
But
it's like,
that's right there is totally different than
I get what you're
upload
saying.
personal stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you going into the actual office meeting with these people. So you may have a fake ID, but that picture got to be you have to be the person on that picture though.
Facts.
So let's see. So so what they did, they took 3 tapes and chopped and screwed 3 tapes and put all of this shit together with still photos to present to a jury. So how is it even okay in the United States for you not to have the original evidence?
That's crazy. Like, I'm still on the fact of like, the fact that they would even go that far to add, oh, you like this 14-year-old kitty, you like this 14-year-old titty,
Right.
like y'all went that hard to put that in the video, knowing damn well that wasn't in the original video.
And not what I never, if that would have been in the original, if that would have been in the original video, everybody would have been talking about that just like they talk about the peace scene. Everybody,
Exactly.
dumbass nigga on there talk about for it. You know how the hood talk.
Yeah, not
Everybody
fact.
would have been, everybody, even the people who wouldn't have saw that would have been like, yeah, I heard somebody saying that he was saying that the girl was saying this, that, and the third. But Jane, she couldn't remember the strip. I don't know if she was on that fentanyl or at Molly. She got up there and said she didn't lose her virginity until she was 15. So
Here's,
what is it?
here's what I remember about that tape back in the day, because I remember that there was no audio. It was just images,
It
and
was just
then
quiet.
and depending on what you had and what copy you had, some people had, they said, a clear copy. Some of them had a copy that was kind of really grainy. One of my one of my best friends, who's close friend, who kind of like a cousin, his cousin had who's passed on right now. She said she saw a copy of the tape, and she said she saw a clear copy. And she said, and she told him, she said, "I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna shock you. I saw a clear copy of the tape, and that was not him on that tape."
Mm.
Yeah. But like I say, man, I went through a whole timeline yesterday, and we went through the timeline of pictures, man. I went all the way from January 1999 all the way to December. I went from January of 1998 all the way to December of 1998. Only months I didn't have in there was probably April and May, March, April, and May. But I had June, I had August, I had September, I had November, I had December. All showing this brother had a bald head.
This man was
Exactly.
this man was bald all the way through, because hell,
Even in
Exactly.
99.
right, all the way through from the time, because that album dropped, his fourth album dropped November '98, and from November '98, Home Alone came out. I'm trying to remember if it came out a couple weeks before the album drops, because that was the first video that came out, and then the other videos followed. When a Woman's Fed Up, I'm Your Angel, Did You Ever Think, and If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time. All those videos
And
come to us.
Braille on and Sparkles on that got background credits on If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time.
Yeah, definitely in a woman, when a woman's fed up, because she was in the damn video.
You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? All this in 98.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And then they said supposedly they had two videos uh, of it, and one was he was bald headed, and one when he had hair. If the one when he had hair, with
That's
supposedly with
the
the
mole.
what you said, bro?
That's the one that's in question. They saying the James was on the one that showed the mole on the back, and you see he had the hair when he was like in a missionary position. Is I
Yes.
guess he was laying on top of he laying on top of the female.
So
He had
think about
hair on his head,
so
and
think
that's
about
when
it, Vi.
the mole kept moving.
That had to be 2001 because R.Kelly started having hair in 2001.
Shout out to Aretha Franklin, man.
Exactly. So when you really sit down and think about it, he had to have hair because that what you call it when he supposedly when he was with her when he did the supposedly tape with her, that was around the time he had hair and he started having hair in 2001.
All this is 98 to 90. All this is from 98 to 2000. All
and
these people I'm showing.
and that ebony cover right there,
This
that
is
was that
2001 right here.
and the
Yeah.
ebony and that ebony magazine cover. I remember that because that was a couple of months before his R double album dropped. So that was 2 months before,
He's
bald
99.
headed then in '98,
Man, they
This
need to
what
stop playing.
and that right there, that was fall of '99. That was him and Puffy was on the set of
uh-huh.
Satisfy You.
This right here,
Hmm.
November of 98, right there. He still bald.
Exactly. And the thing is with Kel's
This
hair,
James 4th.
Kel's hair is not one of the like his hair don't grow that fast. Because
Unless I,
majority of the times Kel's had neck braids.
yep.
Here you
Unless
go,
they
right?
trying to,
This
unless
is
they trying to,
January of
unless,
98.
unless they trying to say he wearing a damn toupee.
Unless
Exactly.
unless R. Kelly got Miracle Grow
Now,
growing out of his scalp, or a chia pet for a head.
Cause if you sit there and think about it, bro. Kel's had his hair from what? Kel's had his hair from like what? '03 all the way up to 2008.
this
And
right
his
here,
and, and his braids still his braids still barely grew anywhere. He
right?
Yeah,
always
This
because
had
November
neck
of
braids.
2000 right here.
yeah,
November 2000, this Vibe magazine.
yeah,
And
because
this hair extensions in his head.
that's when TP2 dropped. It dropped November 2000. So then that's when the braids and everything really came out. So from 2000 all the way up, pretty much up to now, close now, he's had some type of hair on his head. He wasn't completely bald.
Tell you, man. We ain't playing over here, man. We get it in, man. We do not play over here. Let's see what else I got on here. I think that's okay. This is the final. Final question from Bonjean. You did not take money to lie before the grand jury so your daughter could have a relationship with R.Kelly, did you? Answer, no, I did not. Now it's on to the cross by McDavid attorney. Bo Brindley. Okay, let's see what she says. She says that Brindley pointed out that Susan recollection of the Oak Park meeting, R. Kelly did not admit to having done anything wrong. She confirmed that was how she remembered it. She also agrees that the idea of the trip was for the family to get out of town to avoid the press, not to avoid not to avoid the government, the prosecution, the attorney, the none of them. They trip to she admitted that they trip was to avoid the press.
Think about this, Big Bob. Now you remember what Jane's testimony was, right?
Uh-huh.
And so you remember you see what her mother's testimony was. So you
Right.
think about it.
Hey, the mama had broke Jane testimony down by herself without Jennifer even saying.
right. So they basically groomed her to say what they needed her to say, but not realize that mama was gonna say something different.
Totally different. Everything that Jane said, the mama came up and contradicted it.
Exactly.
They say, was it penetration on the tape or just sex or just sexual acts, because they tried to clean it up about the age. On the tape that I seen, unfortunately, back in the day, I wasn't even supposed to be around no type of stuff like that. So all I'm saying is this alleged, but the girl had knees like Megan.
He said he's like Maggie.
The girl had knees like Megan, man.
Yo.
So basically she was a little thick then.
Man, she wasn't no rookie, I tell you that.
She can't be no rookie saying the shit she was saying.
But she said she wanted to be submissive. I say, what 14-year-old knows about being submissive? It's women out here that's
Exactly.
40 and 50 that know how to be submissive.
Exactly.
Well, if you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it all depends, man. Because you can have some teenage girls or boys that they've been abused early, then they will be submissive in certain situations depending on what it is. You understand what I'm saying?
Could have been the abuser. You saying her dad?
But from what I understood, they said that that was her stepfather, Greg Lanfair.
So that's not her real dad?
So he came
That's,
in and changed all the kids' names?
that's what they said. And I don't know how true that is.
He a bad man then, shit. Hey, it take a lot of nuts to do that. I mean, I know you accept the woman and her children, but you go and put them all in your name too?
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
He fucked up. He got introduced to the wrong family.
I know he probably in his head like, yo, what the hell I ain't got myself into?
But the problematic part about it is, how is it even a DVD being presented to the court?
Right? Well, it all goes back to chain of custody, man. And it's a lot of different variables in that situation with that. 'Cause, you know, you got to think about it. If you got a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old, 23-year-old, 24-year-old, 25-year-old, 26-year-old, 27-year-old, 28-year-old, 29-year-old, 30-year-old, 41-year-old, 42-year-old, 43-year-old, 44-year-old, 45-year-old, 46-year-old, 47-year-old, 48-year-old, 49-year-old, 50-year-old, 51-year-old, 52-year-old, 53-year-old, 54-year-old, 55-year-old, 56-year-old, 57-year-old, 58-year-old, 59-year-old, 60-year-old, 61-year-old, 62-year-old, 63-year-old, 64-year-old, 65-year-old, 66-year-old, 67-year-old, 68-year-old, 69-year-old, 70-year-old, 71-year-old, 72-year-old, 73-year-old, 74-year-old, 75-year-old, 76-year-old, 77-year-old, 78-year-old, 79-year-old, 80-year-old, 81-year-old, 82-year-old, 83-year-o From
You
the tape
convert it.
to the
You
CD
convert
or
it
whatever
to
the case may be.
DVD. You can do whatever to that. You can do whatever you want to a DVD
That's true.
nowadays with technology today. And you mean to tell me who came out with that allegation? When Avenatti first came out with this allegation of the tape, the first thing he say, you can continuously hear the girl on the tape referring to herself as this 14-year-old PUSSY. I'm like, what the hell?
From that, like, not when you, it's like, yo, even little common sense, like, it's like, who, like, I don't know, they it's just crazy to me, like, who even thinking to say that, like, unless you're like
I've
probably
never heard. Why do I want to know
exactly,
your age when we having sex?
exactly, unless it's like your role, unless you're role playing,
That's what
but
I was
it's
about to say.
like,
Exactly. Unless
yeah,
you're
that's
role
the
playing.
only way you will probably, like, unless you're role
But
playing,
you
but
role playing and you doing some illegal shit. So why? If I'm gonna have you say something, you better be saying you 18. That would make more sense, right?
of course.
Yep.
But
But you know
But
what
like
gets
I said, I believe I can lie. I believe I can testify. I get on the stand and lie. I sit on the stand and cry. That's it. That's
yep.
what we see. It's
and,
going down. Man, these people need to let this man be, man.
And
Let
see
this man go, bro. Because
and,
what they doing is only gonna get worse.
and see common sense ought to tell you that if you got a man who the man who had this tape is a guy by the name of Michael Avenatti, who already got a reputation, who's been convicted already as far as being involved in fraudulent activity,
Facts.
i.e. Nike. So then, not to mention also be involved in a bank wire fraud with a bank in Mississippi, which I believe was in the tune of about $5 million. Plus you
Correct.
plus you robbing a paraplegic man in
Hmm.
California, and also robbing a black woman of roughly $3 million, and pooling all your sources to actually go ahead and lease a private jet, which the feds have seized.
Right.
So,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
well, you can say allegedly, but they've actually done it.
No,
So,
but
Hmm.
nobody even know he was out of jail. Hey, what type of deal y'all gave him? You think he
What you
gonna accept Section 8 in a
what you
trip
mean
to
out of
Florida?
what you mean out of jail?
Avenatti out.
Get the fuck out of here.
hold up, let me go look this up.
But I heard they gave back Avenatti some time on Avenatti whole thing, man. That's what I
well,
heard. He
well,
still
I
supposed to be on social media. He can't
Because
be
I
on
heard
social media, but I heard they gave back some time.
I know they said something about dropping some charges, but I didn't know the fuck it was out
Well,
of jail.
they dropped like 30,
they dropped 31 charges.
31 charges. That's what I meant to say. They dropped about well,
Oh,
pretty much is equivalent to him being out. Shit, you drop all them charges leading up to this trial.
huh. Interesting.
Yo, it's gonna be crazy. I really hope he come in and testify and say that same shit he said. Basically, 90% of this shit is bullshit. I hope he say that same shit.
Well,
Nah, he
Cal
ain't gonna.
pretty
If
sure,
he testify, he ain't gonna say that. He gonna try to make it look good for
but
himself.
he ain't got to say it because guess who got it? Jennifer got it.
True.
Did
Yeah,
you? Did
Yeah.
you not say this on your press conference around this day and this time? Is this not you?
exactly.
Yeah, because see Michael, because I agree with Sir Miguel 100%. Michael Avenatti going to do whatever he can to try to make it look good for himself. Because
Hmm.
also you have to keep in mind that the media has done everything it can to make sure that Michael Avenatti does not get mentioned in regards to R. Kelly's case. He's been
Fact.
mentioned in
Exactly.
regards to Donald Trump. He's been mentioned
Hmm.
in regards to Stormy Daniels and other little things. Hell, You can pull up a post, an article on the New York Post when it mentioned talking about him being convicted and him possibly getting the charges dropped, but they never talk about. They did everything they could. They didn't even have R. Kelly's
I agree,
name by Michael Avenatti.
That's true.
That's a fact. Yo,
man. Listen,
and
yeah,
you know
we got to get no crazy, bro. It continue to get like this
you
girl mama, bro. This girl mama, man. Do y'all? Let me ask y'all a question. All y'all fellas on here. If the father was still, do y'all think these people would be cooperating?
Hell
no,
no.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm, they were vulnerable. Once,
I don't
Hell
once,
think
no.
once, once Daddy left, passed on, they knew how to swoop in because guess what? You don't have the head of the household. You don't
because
Right.
have that alpha male. You know
you
what I'm
know you
saying? You don't have somebody that's gonna say, "Hey, baby, don't say nothing. Let's get
but
a lawyer, whoop de whoop, whatever."
but
So
Miguel
by them, go ahead.
also another thing what I'm gonna say is why they'll never testify is because boom, remember it just coming out now that supposedly she said her and Kels was sleeping with each other. I don't think she would want to come out and let the dad know all of that.
Right,
But
right,
I even with that, bro, I'm starting to ask myself this though, bro. If the dad continuing to work, this is what makes me feel like this situation with Kels and Roshana was a situation that happened when she was of age. Because that's the only way I can see the dad still working for this man through
Exactly.
that
you know
time.
what, Big Bob? And I agree with you 100% because ain't no way no man is gonna say to another man, to your teenage daughter, "I'm having sex with," and you gonna talk about storm out the room. No,
I can't help you.
it's gonna be some furniture moving. There's gonna be some ass kicking, and more than likely you're gonna be a dead man. I'm gonna wait for the police to come pick me up.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
understand what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna be judge,
Yep.
jury, and executioner right there.
I,
So I agree with you 100%. I believe also it was when she was of age.
No style say he got Avenatti got 4 years after a guilty plea and other charges dropped. So now he finna cooperate with this Chicago shit. So he finna get more time knocked off.
Oh, he'll be out in a year and a half.
Most
fact.
definitely. But I had to think about that today. I said the only way that the father could have continued to work for Kels after 2002 is, in fact, that his daughter was of age at the time that she was dealing with R. Kelly and his wife. And
Because
he just say she grown. You know what I'm saying? She a grown woman.
she grown. Exactly. Because in 2002, if she was born in 1984, 2002 would make her 18.
My point exactly.
Hmm.
Facts.
But you let everybody else look at it. They'll go, "Oh, no, she was 13. She was 14. No, you got to
She
look in
admitted
deeper
that
into
she
the
didn't lose
shit.
her virginity until she was 15. So how was she 13, 14?
Exactly.
But
And
they gonna
I
tell her, the people on the other side gonna say she lied. Now they gonna tell her how old she was when she lost her virginity. They was
but
there.
yo, Big Vi,
Hmm.
this is like this even got similarities to do with like just like in the media. Remember that guy who burnt up Azriel Carr? They was
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
pushing it. Oh, R. Kelly's associate, and damn well, R. Kelly ain't knew nothing about that man. And I
Hell no.
always tell people, don't you think if he was the really R. Kelly's associate, and they said R. Kelly supposedly called a hit, that would have been a conspiracy on R. Kelly jacket, and they'd have prosecuted him for that. But the government
Exactly.
knew damn well he didn't have nothing to do with it, but they still go around pushing the agenda. R.
Uh
Kelly's associate.
But you know
and,
what the
Hmm.
funny part
and
about the whole
also
thing
the media.
and the whole thing in regards to the R. Kelly associate thing. Here's the thing that gets me about that. Even though he was already linked to the burning of a car, he turned the media and the prosecution government whatever turns that whole narrative around now saying that R. Kelly sexually assaulted him to and try to convince people that R. Kelly was gay and sexually assaulted him also. So
Hmm.
then so then they
Yes,
turned that.
Felicia, we did hear the father make. They all made a statement in 2019 the father, the mama, and the daughter. They all testified to a grand jury in 2019 that none of this stuff was going on, and that it wasn't the daughter on the tape. On whatever tape they were shown, they admitted they testified to a grand jury that it wasn't the daughter.
Right, and then and the thing about that to me is, part of me still don't believe he slept with that girl for the simple fact all the images they putting out there, it's not even her. You got Adelina Prado on one, and they damn sure trying to convince everybody that that's Rashona Landfair when that's not her. And then another picture that Dana had on one of his lives, and he had Lisa Van Allen and did a split screen between the two. And they favored each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point in time,
Monk ass ain't taking no stand. She probably somewhere shooting a movie, The New Planet of the Apes.
Man, these people.
But you know who I would love to see take the stand is Geronda Pace, because if I'm
I
not
heard, but
mistaken,
soon as the New York trial was over, she was already saying that she wasn't testifying again.
and the reason why I say that is because if I'm not mistaken, R.Kelly said he didn't know her. Then she already admitted that she had a relationship with Bubba. Now remember, she said she met Bubba through MySpace. Am I correct?
Yep.
So if you think about that, then she also said she gave money to Bubba after settlement, right?
Yeah, $4,000.
But then she also said to her friend, the young lady that she met at the court, with
On the
that
precedent.
that her dad, she got the settlement from her dad passing away or something or whatever of that nature, right? But if you look at it, the only pictures you see of her is with R. Kelly, is him coming out the courtroom. The other pictures are when she actually was let into the house from sneaking over the fence or doing whatever. But you never really see no actual pictures of her with R. Kelly, just like the other women. None whatsoever.
Did you see them motherfucking tracks on her head?
Hold up. She really was trying to. People are serious when they say she was trying to really sneak in R. Kelly crib.
Yeah, she jumped over the fence. That's why I say she need to go to the U.S. Olympics and qualify for the pole vault channel. She need to be doing the pole vault or the high jump or something.
And didn't she admit that she even waited outside of his house even when he wasn't at home?
And she gotta be a bad motherfucker to crawl up a fence with heels on. Remember, she had to go get some shoes from the dad house, from her uncle house. So she doing all this shit barefooted. They motherfucker thought they were Charlie's Angels, then.
And Bubba was the one that was let her in the damn house.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. So let's just say she testified. She gonna get ate the fuck up.
Cause Jennifer's a different type of beast.
Exactly. And then go back to when she was on the Bill Cunningham show. Go back to that shit.
Yep.
No, let me talk, man.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of play in there, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot of play in there.
But the best, I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna tell y'all who spoiled this whole goddamn plot for the government. Bill Cosby and Jennifer Bojin, man.
Facts.
Yep.
If this was still them damn fools, Baby Powder Johnson and Greenberg, you know,
they'd have fumbled the bag.
Motherfucker who said you gotta find my client guilty in an opening statement. Are you serious? If it was still that crew, man, we'll be on this motherfucker talking about, damn, they done gave the man another 30.
True.
The simple fact that Jennifer did come in when she came, that changed the whole the government wasn't ready for an attorney like this. That's why they cut off the financial. That's why they cut off the finances. They didn't want him to be able to afford a high-powered attorney.
Facts.
So he would have came in there. They was expecting him to just come in there with Baby Powder Johnson, Greenberg, Nicole, all of them, and just walk. The government was just gonna walk through them. Greenberg, you right across from the Chicago Metropolitan. and you weren't even going over there to see your client.
Well, if you think about
See
what
the thing is they good for those attorneys are just good state attorneys. They not that the feds a different ball game, and Jennifer clearly showing you that she could
Good
rumble in
night,
that
Jim.
federal. What you said. And another thing is though, what a lot of people don't even know. Remember, what Bill Cosby got convicted at, that's a Commonwealth state. They don't play no games. They damn near like
Mhm.
the feds. So if she was
Man,
able to get an overturn in a Commonwealth state, that shows you how strong she is.
man, you don't
well,
play no
well, not well, not
turn.
only that, if you go back and listen to what Andrew White was saying, and I had a funny feeling even when Bill Cosby was his situation came up, and then all of a sudden R. Kelly, I said I wouldn't be surprised if he working behind the scenes with R. Kelly now, which he was, but nobody never knew it because he wasn't saying shit.
Of- as he shouldn't, cause
Right.
they
So the play was to get, hey, Bonjane, check this out. So she even said she looked at it, thought about it, looked at it some more. Hey, unfair play. That's why she took it
Oh,
because she
she
saw
told
something
the lady,
in the case that wasn't right.
she told a lady in the interview. She said, "I look for two things when I'm looking at a case. If those two elements are there, I know it's a for sure win." And she
Hmm.
told the woman, she said, "Look, if you can't take your emotions out of it, if you're a defense attorney and can't separate your emotions from your emotion from your job, then you need to find you another profession."
She sure did
facts.
say
Hmm.
that.
Exactly.
And
And you know what else?
And
I'm
why you and why you think she got not guilty on her tattooed on her shoulder?
Man,
and
she just got two guys on it was 7 guys in Chicago got found not guilty on a murder charge. Two
Hmm.
of the
yo
guys were
she
her clients.
she got yo, if you go on her page, she got a lot of overturns, like a lot, yo. Like she has a lot. It don't even make no sense
I'm gonna
how many
start calling
overturns.
Jenny U-turn, man, because she
Yo,
thinks
she's
yo,
about
just
that life for real.
yo, Vi,
Hmm.
imagine if she had the case since 2019 when he first got
oh,
prosecuted.
it would be over with. It would been dead ass over with. But see, now they better start preparing themselves for. But see, when you go back, when you spin that block back to New York, she ain't gonna really have to do nothing. That's why she. That's why she filing her motion. Everything that's going on in this case is working for Chicago, but it's setting up the grand finale gonna be back in New York. All of
Yeah,
this, a lot of this shit that's going on with these motions, especially with this Angel Cruz and them these prosecutors, and then them really I really want to know the complexity of the conversation that this judge and Ann Donnelly was having, and the prosecutors in New York and Chicago, what they talking about.
Well, you got to keep in mind, man, when it comes to the federal government, they always gonna network when it comes to cases. That's
Yeah,
no
but
different.
you can't illegally network though.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it was illegal, but you can always present information to another jurisdiction. It's no different than police department do the same shit.
All right,
But if
but
you
then go
but if
back
but
to
if you
they
but if you
said that
under
they informant. They said that they didn't have no contact with the confidential informant that was in New York, which we know who
right,
that informant was, and it's been proven that that informant was talking about things that's going on in this case right now. He had been talking about this since he been on the internet.
right. But what I'm saying is, keep in mind, you talking about the federal government, so they gonna always do some underhand shit, even though they'll do it to make it look like it's legal, but it's
Yeah,
actually illegal. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not paying attention, you're gonna miss it, and most people miss it. But at the end of the day, if you watching very closely, you can see the shit was being manipulative, from start to finish.
uh-huh.
and see, and I want to piggyback on the point that Sir Miguel said earlier about him saying that he would love to see Geronda Pace take that stand. I'm gonna tell you right now, I believe that if I'm Geronda Pace, like like Uncle Ray said, I'll be shaking like booty meat right now
Right,
because
right,
Yeah.
Jim though.
because
Jim, man.
no,
Jim is gonna have to
Oh yeah, I
Jim
can't.
is
yeah,
gonna have to Jim is gonna have to explain. why did he take plead in 2008 compared to now? And how is it that James said that Sparkle gave him that tape, and he said that he received the tape anonymously, and he contacted Sparkles to identify James? That shit ain't making sense.
No, it's not making sense. And then another point, going back to Jerron Pace right quick. If Jerron Pace got to take that stand, you know what's going to happen after that. Bubba's going to have to get called because she's going to say something that she's going to implicate Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bubba's going to wind up having to get subpoenaed, and he's going to have to take that stand too. And then that's going to wind up opening up a whole other can of worms altogether.
Exactly.
Dan Worm is about to open with this web that they had on the stand today. This web of the money. You know what I'm saying? Even with
Mm-hmm.
them, because who name is on these settlements? R.Kelly's signature not on none of these settlements.
Facts. I'm telling you, McDavid, his ass over
It
there
is time to get
fronting.
Susan Loggins in that damn stand.
Oh yeah, your mama died by now. No hard feelings.
McDavid, he over there fronting right now, cause I'm telling you. But after Kels beat this, I'm guarantee you Jennifer Bongina I'm gonna be suing the shit out of McDavid. I guarantee you they
Y'all
gonna
ain't
get it.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, if that's the case, man, ain't gonna be there ain't gonna be a media outlet out there that's gonna be safe if R. Kelly get through this.
Facts.
That's J
But
Rock. That's real shit though.
we
That's
want
real
that
shit.
man from CNN first though.
Yeah.
Then we gonna go to CBS. Then we gonna spin that block back to Lifetime. Then we
Oh,
gonna spin.
lifetime. Oh, lifetime at the top of the day.
We gonna kill. We
Mm-hmm.
We
uh
we come at lifetime first because they the ones that started all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was representing R. Kelly, I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody talking about, well, he gonna sue Lifetime for 100 million. No, I'm suing Lifetime for $100 million per part on Surviving R. Kelly.
Facts.
I mean, however many parts Surviving R. Kelly came out with, I'm suing $100 million for off top because you drug my name, my reputation, my brand, everything. And then I would also not be shocked if Aaliyah's family jumped in for a class action lawsuit. Because now you
Facts.
decide to bring back my daughter's name and besmirch her name, her reputation, and she's not here to speak for herself on her own behalf.
Facts.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
That was I ain't gonna lie, J Rock. That was the most disrespectful thing they ever did by just putting that girl in that indictment without even like no form of like y'all asking a family nothing. Like y'all just threw her in that indictment. So mad
Absolutely.
disrespectful.
But that just goes
Then
to show you the federal government don't care. At the
they
end of the day,
don't.
all they want to do is win and make money. You
Dean,
know
you're
what I mean?
absolutely, yeah, both of you guys are absolutely right. And also, let's not forget, if I'm Aaliyah's family, I'm also suing the Me Too movement and Tarana Burke in particular
Facts.
because she was the one that jumped up there and kept bringing Aaliyah up. She was the one that jumped
Mm-hmm.
up on a radio show talking about that back in the 1994 video store interview when R. Kelly and her was together. Aaliyah was together. She was talking about where she was scared, she was terrified, and very intimidated sitting next to R. Kelly,
Which
and
is bullshit.
which was absolutely
Exactly, bro. Like,
But
ah,
see, that's the thing, man. And it's unfortunate that social media got people so fucked up and how they view stuff. That people just take edit and snippets. Nobody really researches it to find out what the truth is. Nobody really wants to read anything. If you think about the transcripts and all the stuff that has inspired, even after R. Kelly was sentenced, all of a sudden everybody started talking about the text messages and all this other shit. And fast forward, the Chicago case, and I said this before, it was gonna be much different, and we was gonna get some shit that we probably least expected. I didn't think it was gonna be all of this. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
right.
it's just crazy, man. But look, I'm gonna get off this, man, because I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready to wash my eyelids. It's gonna be a long night, early morning. But I want to say big bye. I appreciate you having me on. J Rock, as usual, brother. You always bring good commentary. Dean, same as well, man.
All right,
Let's
same to you, sir,
let's
Miguel. Be safe,
hey,
Man,
stay
brother.
man, have a
stay
good night, Sir
steadfast,
Miguel,
man.
man.
And y'all have a great night, man.
Hey,
Enjoy the rest of the week. Until the next time, brother. I'll
hey,
talk to
before
y'all
I
later.
go,
Much love,
I
Sir Miguel.
believe
Peace out to you, man.
I
What say,
believe
Big Boy?
he testify.
It's fool.
Oh, they go $35 a month, man.
Look, man. Y'all be good, man, and I'll talk to y'all
Same,
on the next round.
same to you, bro.
All right,
And
peace.
All right, Sir Miguel.
and
All right, bro.
you know who said Javante ass was even lying too? I it was Dre who said it. Dre was like, yo, she don't even know what she talking about. Cause Dre was basically saying, Javante, you wasn't even around.
So then there's a question: who told her to tell that story, or who planted her to tell that story?
It's like, yo, exactly, J Rock. Cause it's like, yo, bro, come on, quit, yo, like, yeah, y'all just was just so he was just so loose in front of y'all, just having sex with that little girl out in the open like that. Come on,
So let me ask you this: do you think Barry put her up to it?
of course, of course. I'm telling you, yeah, I remember them women are hurt. They ain't got no money. Barry still got that bag. Barry probably just say, yo, how much is gonna cost you to go up there and tarnish his name? Whoopty 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 woo woo woo. We seen on Surviving R. Kelly out because on Surviving R. Kelly, I was like, what's her point being on there? And then come to find out at the New York trial, at the press conference at the end, she said they had sex. I'm like, oh, now I see why you so salty.
Yeah, her main story, her part in it was she got to tell the story saying that she saw Aaliyah and R. Kelly having sex on the tour bus.
What's
So
up,
that was
Stacy?
her purpose.
But I said it was Dre and somebody else even said it. They said, yo, Aaliyah didn't even know Shorty like that. Then
Right,
and the person said that's for 100% fact. I know that. They said her and Aaliyah wasn't close.
right,
And I
because
was
right because they say Javante Cunningham, she wasn't because they're talking about well she sung background for Aaliyah. She never sung background for Aaliyah. From what I
exactly
heard, she was a background dancer for Sparkle, but she
that
never sung for Aaliyah.
that makes sense. And it's like, yo, my thing is, y'all always try to say, oh, Rob keep all his females separate and all that. If he fucking you and he fucking Aaliyah, why the fuck would he even have y'all mixing and mingling? Make it make sense. If y'all say he's this controlling and he separates women, why would he even have y'all around each other?
And then here's a and
Agree.
see and see that's a great question. And then here's my other question, and then here's my follow up to that. How can he actually separate women like that when all those women run around in the same circles?
Read that
Exactly.
right there. Y'all see that comment?
Exactly.
Dr. Sparkle calls him and told him she had a tape with her niece. He went outside and enveloped it was in his box. Wow.
But yo, just to tap in on what Lil Mo said, yo, Sparkle's so full of shit. Cause remember on Surviving R. Kelly, she was like, yeah, mainly of all, who would even put that out? That's what I was so mad at. Why would they even leak that? And that's a 14-year-old on the tape. And the whole time it was yo ass who leaked the tape.
Sparkle was the one that Sparkle that even jumped down on the Breakfast Club, but they're talking about when she was dealing with R. Kelly. They're talking when she was working with him. She wasn't talking about I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. Bitch, you had a whole husband at home. What the hell
Hey,
you talking
hey,
about?
hey, and yo, Jared, remember she said on the Breakfast Club, or R. Kelly just pulled. What he said somebody he just pulled his dick out and started jerking off, or she said he did something outlandish in front of them. I was like,
Let me guess.
what?
Here,
Would you?
here's what she said. She said that she had met R. Kelly somewhere, and then She said that R. Kelly told her parents that Sparkle turned her on, and then they did some kind of inappropriate sexual gesture
Exactly, in front of her
in
family.
front of her parents. Exactly.
I was like, you lying, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, stop lying. And I was like, yo, the lion is just getting ridiculous with her, yo. Just like how she claimed she walked in the house and she didn't know he had a wife. Quit, come on. You ain't know he had a wife?
Right.
Come on, like, even though in them times in the 90s, that's something it was easy to cover up, like, not for nothing. But come on, that's R. Kelly.
Y'all
I'm pretty sure everybody, cause not for nothing, Sparkle's not an ugly chick. I'm pretty sure there's people that was
She
around
probably would.
Kels.
She
I'm
got
pretty sure.
that shade now, bro.
What you
She ain't
said?
got
Hello?
no edges, man.
Nah, but I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure there was somebody around Kels in a circle that probably wanted her. Cause niggas gonna be niggas at the end of the day, and it's probably like, yo, you know he got
Well,
a wife.
girl,
Exact. You know, I'm pretty sure there was a guy around saying, yo, you know he got a wife, right? Come on. So you're not gonna tell me you went by all this time not knowing he ain't have a wife. Come on.
you was around. You saw him background, all this stuff. You got credits on the album. You was around. You know this man was married. And the man,
Exactly.
how you not know he was married when the man said he got married? He have helicopters flying over the house with banners and shit, dropping big ass teddy bears and shit down to drink.
Exactly.
What Casey say the tape was planted by Sparkle, Lisa Van Allen, by the help of Barry and Jim. I doubt very much Robert filmed himself having sex with a minor. I agree. I agree, Case.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I always nothing. I always knew that. Like nothing. I always knew. See, see, this is the thing. I felt like the thing was they didn't want the reason why they started infiltrating early in Kel's career was to basically keep him at bay. Because if it's like, yo, if he went 20 straight years, like how Michael Jackson was squeaky clean and no allegations was out, he would have had too much love and power
Mm-hmm.
from the streets for people to just to easily turn their back on him. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, you gotta sit there and think about it. When Michael Jackson allegations started coming out, he was already 20, 25 years in the game. So then people then built a real strong love. You get what I'm saying? With Kels now, it's like, yo, allegedly he been having bullshit under his jacket 4 years into his career. He
Yeah,
always
but
been dealing. He
right
been
here,
always
and that's why I feel like that's why I'm gonna let you keep on going, Dean. But I feel like Barry, I feel like Darren McDavid failed Kells because when he got that call from Barry threatening to put out a tape and go to the press, he should have went to the authority.
facts. Nah, facts. But it's like, yo, Big Vibe, I'm not gonna lie. He had a lot, like, not for nothing, he had a lot of cornballs in his circle. And it was like they all, like, not for nothing, like yeah, McDavid had him and Barry had the business mind or whatever the case may be. But he should have, like, not for nothing, he should have been cut McDavid ass off and been cut Barry ass off before
Yep.
they even let them get that. You feel me? Let them even get that far to where they was even doing him grimy like that.
But that for to Kale's defense, it goes back to saying like he looked for a big brother figure. He didn't have that in he didn't have that in Carey. He didn't have that in Bruce being in and out of prison. That's
Yeah,
why Demetrius Smith became that role model. That
right.
that's what Demetrius. That's how Demetrius get his spot. Kales ran with Demetrius. He looked up to Demetrius as like he thought Demetrius was guiding him right. He didn't really realize how fucked up Demetrius was until Demetrius took the money from the talent show. But even with that, it started the pattern of Kales allowing people like that to come back around. He already
Exactly.
stole a $3,500 check from the talent, left you stranded. You just so happen to be walking down the street and going to the auditorium and asked to audition, and they said, "Oh, there's no more auditions," and you just started singing. But you didn't understand that at that time that you were singing to the devil, which was
Exactly.
Barry Hankerson. Barry tell you he knows somebody. He took you somewhere. All of a sudden, I'm still trying to see how did Demetrius get hooked back up with Kels after he met Barry.
Hmm.
That's
Because
a real good question.
3,500 and ran. Now
But
Kels go perform for Barry. Barry say, "I know somebody who can help you." How did Demetrius get back?
hmm. So I'm telling you,
Hmm.
if if luck, if Kel's like, I don't know what luck is to him, because his luck is just very bad when it comes to, he got good luck, but then he got terrible luck, because his luck is being able to sing the way he could sing. Like, that to me, like, that's a god-given talent, and being lucky like that to have something to be able to do the things he doing on a musical genius level. But then the surrounded with the snakes, it's like, damn, bro, you like,
Man,
you don't have one. Like, to me, it's like, yo, not for nothing. I really felt like, yo, if Carrie or Bruce was around more, they what like Bruce wasn't in and out of jail, or Carrie was around more, none of these people would have been be able to do the bullshit they're doing. That's
but
why I kind of feel
but
like they.
Barry, I believe now. I'm gonna let you keep going, but I believe Bruce genuinely cared more about R. Kelly the person, about
Oh,
Robert.
of course, of
Carrie only gave
course.
a damn about R. Kelly. Carrie only wanted what R. Kelly could give him. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think Carrie goddamn gave a damn about Robert. He only cared about R. Kelly.
but hold up, but no, but you gotta look at it like this though, Vi. Whether he only cared about R. Kelly, but I still don't think, you got to sit there and look at it though. A person that's about business ain't gonna let you come jeopardize the business. So at least he cared about something. It may look fucked up, yeah, cause that's his brother, but it's like you gotta look at it like that. At least he not gonna let you come in and tear down. You get what I'm saying? What
Right.
they built.
He was trying to, he was also like Kels had him on payroll. But the whole thing about this is you all I think what R. Kelly did, I think his way of doing shit with his family when it come to Carrie and Bruce and them, he was allowing them to show them that they could be trustworthy. And what you get from Carrie? Carrie was almost like a spoiled a spoiled child, pretty much.
You
If
could
you
you
don't
could
give me what
tell.
I want, I'ma act out.
You 100%, you could tell. Like, Bruce even said it himself. Like, he's like, yo, Carrie was the one that always got away with everything. Carrie, like, you could tell, like, a lot of the favoritism was towards Carrie. And then you could tell when Rob became that star, it kind of, all the attention from the mom shifted towards Rob now. You get what I'm saying? She
Uh-huh.
said, you got what I'm saying? They said the mom always showed Rob a little more attention due to the fact he couldn't read, and because they said supposedly they stepdad will come and take, like, Rob's stepdad will come and take the sister, Carrie and Bruce out. So
So
they
now
said they always, but they wouldn't. He wouldn't take Rob out.
and that's how R. Kelly get to the point to the McDonald's situation.
Exactly. So then, boom. So then now it's like, yo, Carrie, you could tell Carrie always used to being the baby and he's getting away. So then now, when Rob blew up and took off, now all eyes is on him. Now it's like you could tell where the fuck, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
where the jealousy comes from. Which is, you feel me? It's always like that as siblings. You're gonna have one that's jealous or whatever the case may be, but allowing it to get to real hatred, that ain't good.
What you think? What y'all think about the comment on the stream?
Well, I'll give you a quick comment on it. Two some
That I
This
agree.
tells
I
me two simple
a hundred
words.
percent agree.
Yeah, two simple words. Set up.
that just like one of my this song is in my top five Kel songs of all time. Your Body Calling remix. It was like, yo, when you listen to Aaliyah on the background vocals and everything, I was just in my head like, bro, this girl's 15, 16 years old talking about do you want to eat? I mean, what do you want to eat? And talking crazy on the song. I'm just in my head like, yo, who approved that?
Yep.
Big-
Barry definitely proved that one.
Of course. Come on. You got to sit there and think about it. Your manager, especially the executive, him being the executive manager and everything. Kels is just the artist. Kels don't have no say so on what songs being released. Kels could say, "Yo, I want this song to go out tomorrow," and Barry could block it. So you're not telling me Barry definitely had full control over R. Kelly's music at that
what
time.
at that time, what comes out and like picking, choosing what song made this that was him.
Of course. That was all up on him, and I'm pretty sure Kels probably wanted to been fire him, but he probably had a certain amount of album deals with Barry, so he probably said, "Yo, let me give him his." He gave him a public announcement, 12 play, the self-titled album, and so he probably had a full album deal with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
that's when he probably was like, cause if you listen to the Choke No Joke, he been was saying it. He been noticed Barry was stealing from him. Cause if you look back then, I was looking at a picture. I forgot it was. I think it was in the Bump and Grind the video. If you look at the video, he had on that presidential all gold Rolex, and I was like, yeah, remember he said in the letters he wrote to Choke, Barry had gifted him a Rolex. But when you sit down and think about it, what a case may be, remember Kel say, yo, he had a 32 show a 32 show for I guess for 2 3 months. When you break that down, he said and they gave him $6 million for that. So when you break that down, that's around 225 250 a show if that's 30 shows he doing. And he said Barry took the whole $6 million and only thing he gave him was that Rolex. And Kel said, I looked at my wrist. He said he said I ain't know much about watches at that time, but I knew damn well for sure this watch ain't worth no $6 million.
Wow, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, yo,
And J Rock, was that you saying that that Roshana in the group that she had, they was on tour they toured on from what year was it, from 99 to 2000, 98 to 99?
They
They
was
were doing
on they was on tour in Europe.
in Europe, right?
Yeah, they had a European tour, and they said they was overseas for a few years. So I want to say it was about around 99, around that time. So my question is, when did that when did that so-called trip to Bahamas and all that other stuff happen? And it's supposed to be in Cancun, because see, here's the funny part. You mentioned Cancun, Mexico. Now the travel logs say that they can't confirm that. My
Right,
question is, where's the travel logs when Rashona took that trip with that group over to Europe?
right.
Because that
hmm
was sometime, because I believe that was sometime in 99 too. That wasn't in 2000. That that was around 90 99 when that happened.
mm.
And they not
Right.
and you notice how nobody is mentioning that at all.
And then the fact that Barry, he been sued by his own ex. I don't know if it's his ex or his wife slash ex wife Gladys
got
Knight.
got
Gladys
sued
Knight
by his
called him
wife, got
His
Gladys
son,
Knight
sued
called
by
him the devil.
Tank, got sued by Aaliyah and the family, got sued by JoJo, got sued by Missy Elliott, got sued by Timbaland. He got sued by everybody that worked for him.
Sued by Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton too. Bro, he got
Tony EJ said they toured from 1998 to 2007.
Exactly.
How the fuck was she saying this shit happened from 15 all the way to 18 over hundreds of times?
So here's a question. They said 1998 she took that trip to the Bahamas and Mexico. When did that happen? Because how is that going to be able to happen if she's already scheduled to go on tour in Germany? going. I mean, in Europe, and I think in Germany particularly. So they was already on the European tour. So everybody talk about, well, R. Kelly sent them out the country. They were already scheduled to go out the country.
And you hear the mama saying the reason why they went out of the country was to avoid the press. Not being man, we talking about the FBI. We talking about the federal. They don't give, if they got records of you going to the Bahamas, then what the federal agents gonna show up to the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yo, Vi, the federal government, they so intact. They know when you fucking go to the bathroom.
I'm telling you.
They know when you go take a shower. They know everything about you.
And if they know all of this, why in the hell that they don't know where an original VHS tape is, nor can't they find why can't they find the actual entry to the login where they actually took that trip to Mexico? Why they can't find them
Exactly.
two things?
Cause they claim that's the one tape that Kells and McDavid was able to buy back.
That ta- that
But
tape.
how was that the same tape used during the trial in '08?
Exactly.
How did he buy it back if y'all had it?
Exactly. Come on, like they,
What's up, King?
they. What you said, bro? Hello.
I was speaking to somebody in the chat.
Oh, now I was saying they could fool an idiot, but they ain't fooling me.
Nah, they ain't fooling me either. Shoot.
I,
Exactly.
I just hope I ain't gonna say I hope. I pray that the jury is watching this with an open heart and an open mind, and listening to everything that is coming out and the inconsistencies within the stories that these people are telling. And I think if the jurors just read the transcript from Jane compared to Susan alone is enough to create doubt.
Right, but right, you know what? Shoot, it's about time for me to go ahead and lay it down. So I'm about to go ahead and do it right now because I got to get up early in the morning myself.
You
So
believe in lie?
yeah,
All right.
I
Be
believe
safe,
I
Ray
can
Rock.
testify.
I made a hit, man.
Yeah, yeah, you did, man. Uh, I can get on the stand and lie, and understand I may even cry. You need to, hey, you need to put that shit on Twitter for real and see what happened. You
I'm gonna go ahead and make it when I get off tonight. I'm gonna upload the hit.
man, go ahead, upload it, put that shit on Twitter and see what happened, man. I'll be like, because I know everybody gonna freak the hell out.
Put that on my short. I'm gonna put that on my shorts on YouTube. Everything. Boy, it's finna go. I'm finna go live. I'm finna go and do it tonight. I'm dropping it. I
Man,
believe I can lie. Drop it tonight, man. So y'all be on the lookout.
oh yeah, I believe I can lie. The test
The
the test,
EP.
yeah, the EP, the testifying remix.
It's going up, man. Y'all make sure y'all go support my EP now.
I got you, man. All right, Dean, man, you have a good
All right.
night.
All
And
right. Same to you, J Rock. Be safe, bro.
yeah, all right. And big vibe. I'm looking for the single to drop, man. For real, man.
Oh,
Look
it's
for that.
coming, man. It's coming. Salute. It's coming, man. Hey, I know I got your support. It's coming tonight.
Yeah, come and yeah, and I guess the name of your label gonna be Extortion Records.
Yeah, extortion record. Expose them all. God damn,
Yeah.
man. I mean, ain't too much more we can say, man. We did
Yeah.
pretty
I'm
much
about.
said everything.
Yeah. I'm about to take it and pack it up, bro. I'm about to pack it on up, bro. But
Uh,
yeah, now
what you got to say? What what's a good projection right about now? What you projecting thus for?
right now I'm not gonna lie.
Still need some
It's
more.
a, All right, what I'm projecting is I'm really projecting if all right, this what I'm assuming. The it's like yo, sometimes everything could change, but as long as Bonjean could end that last week out strong, like you know what I'm saying? It don't sometimes she could be out here, she could be wilding, but then if the government come with the better last week, that's gonna be the last impressions in their head. I'm just hoping as long if Bonjean could end the last week strong, we
Yeah,
got this in the bag.
right.
We got
Her
cause
tweet,
right now
hell, man.
because right now she definitely winning from what the and then this how I know she winning. Cause if you go type in R. Kelly name right now on Google, they showing they got articles from days ago. They don't really got nothing up to date, like basically nothing looking damning, like looking crazy at him. Nah,
Yeah,
it's like basically old shit. And it's when they don't really got nothing to put out. That's how you know it's not in the government's favor.
right. The trial is really about corruption behind that tape. All the criminals that was behind it and operate. We believe it's about the criminals that extorted R. Kelly and the money.
Definitely. The people don't understand the money got like 70% or 80% to do with it. Probably yeah, 80% to do with it. It got 80% to do with it. Cause it's like not for nothing. I'm telling people, they saw opportunity, and that was a time they feel like they could run with it. But see, when you really look at even the bigger picture, though, is that like they didn't even do it the right way, because it's like, and it's not even that. Another thing, what people ain't got look people don't look at, it's like yo, Kelly was generating a lot of money at that time. If they really had him on tape, so they say, bro.
Man, Section
That
8,
family, that family should even have ever look in the near future to be like they want to even get a Section 8 apartment or
right.
Section 8 house.
Because
They
I'm like,
supposed
if you notice, if this you, and you without a doubt, without no reasonable doubt, and you were 14 at the time of this video, man, I need like 20 mil.
exactly.
I need
And
like 20 million.
I'm gonna tell, and I'd have told them straight up, Big Vi, I'd have told them I need a installment down payment. Matter of fact, I need a down payment of $2 million right now,
And I'm
cash.
at 2 million and 2 million every year from here
Exactly.
out.
Y'all could pay me a mill every 6 months. However y'all want to do it. It could be monthly, weekly, as long as from January to June, I get a mill, and from July to December I get another mill. However y'all want to do it.
If that's in fact me on that tape, without no reasonable doubt, whatever number I throw out, you ain't gonna have no choice but to come up with it.
Exactly. Come on, and you not telling me R. Kelly wasn't generating more than 2 million a year. Quit the games.
Look,
I
Katie,
know
people that was called to testify with immunity offered to them. That was the catch right there. It was to play these criminals at their own game. If immunity wasn't offered, they would not have come. Exactly.
exactly. Facts. That's a fact.
Moss, what's up?
That's a fact.
That's what
If
they
no
say right here.
if no immunity wasn't offered, they would have took their chances and went about their day and see how they'd afford it. But because immunity was offered and all the other things about the Section 8 and the money and all of that, that
Hmm.
caused them to want to flip.
You see what Jane, when she asked Jane, you told false statements to the U.S. Attorney's Office, which in fact is a federal crime, right? So she was asking her, did she know that what she did was a federal crime? The AUSA object and say, Your Honor, as to what the witness know may know in terms of legal conclusions about official charges. So, which means is they didn't tell her. They told her probably that she could go to jail for perjury, but they didn't tell her to the extent
Yeah.
of how long she could possibly be in jail or something to that nature. Because why would they object to this if they already told her that that she know perjury? She should know perjury is a crime. Well, that's the only reason why they offer her immunity.
Facts. Nah, definitely. The new CDs or downloads from the saying? So, um, yeah, nah. I just read what Lil Mo said.
Then
That's
they overrule. She can and told AUSA that Jennifer said that Jane could give a general answer. Bon Jean say, and Mr. Kelly did not tell you and Mr. Kelly did not tell you that lie. You told that lie, right? And Jane said, yes.
exactly.
Mr. Kelly did not tell you that lie. Mr.
But
Kelly did not tell you to tell that lie. You told that lie, right? Yes.
he so called threatened them.
Mr. Kelly did not tell you to tell that lie. You told that lie, right? Yeah.
But Vi, you let them tell it. He threatened them.
Right. He quote unquote threatened them. Hold on. What she said? Hold on, whatever she said. Right here. Susan say she was harassed by Kelly. Goes on to say she was threatened by Kelly. Goes on to say we were harassed. He was a powerful man, so we had to protect my daughter. But your daughter went to live with R.Kelly after these allegations. But when pressed by Bonjean, she acknowledged that Kelly himself did not harass her or her family.
Exactly.
AUSA questions Susan. Who did intimidate you? Susan, R.Kelly.
Vi, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up, bro.
The
You
government
can't.
asked her who harassed her. She said R.Kelly. Bonjean asked her who harassed her. She said Kelly himself did not harass.
You cannot make these things up.
Oh, man, are you serious?
You cannot make these things up.
I believe I can lie. I believe I can testify. I get on the stand and lie. I sit on the stand and cry.
that's his. That's exactly what they doing right now. They up there just they up there just lying.
Oh,
They up there just lying their life away.
man, that shit's so crazy, bro.
Don't
But
worry.
new track dropping tonight. I believe I can lie. It's coming.
I'm telling you, the Lord looking down and he's shaking his head. He like, we gon' I really feel like I've told people, I really feel like the Lord put Kels through this for a reason to show him, get these bloodsuckers out of his
Uh-huh.
corner.
He gonna come back and he gonna be in a position to be greater than he ever was. He gonna
Fact.
start to see, and then the thing that he started to get involved with the financial part of his career, that's gonna help him even more so, because he allowed people to um do such things that
Fact.
and then what's the other? Hold on, I got another one for y'all. Another one I'm gonna read what they said with hold on, let me find it. As far as the government, when Jennifer questioned them about the immunity,
Mm.
Let me see if I. Oh man, this is conspiracy. Just put the whole little play together. She say Susan. I'm gonna read it from her thing. She say Susan also gave a description of an emotional meeting between her family and Kelly Oak Park Hotel in early 2002. It's different in ways from her daughter account. Jane testified that Kelly dropped to his knees, grabbed his head, and apologized to the family. She said he begged for her father's forgiveness, asked the family not to turn on him in trial, and trailed to an elevator. Jane said her father told Kelly, "I can't help you." On Monday, Susan testified that she could not remember if her daughter had even been present at the meeting. She said Kelly had been joined there by managers, and now co-defendant Darren McDavid. Susan said Kelly was just saying that he was sorry and he was crying, but she clarified that he never admitted to wrongdoing. Let me see. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. Okay, so right here it say in questioning, it say so the government. This is Jennifer questioning James. Listen at this right here, Dean. Jennifer questioned James. So the government say you have to tell the truth in complete testimony, but in the event that they determine that you violated the provision or they determine that you did not give truthful testimony, then there would be a consequence for that, right? She said, Jane said yes. Question, okay. So if it's them making the determination, not you, right? Jane said correct. So the government threaten this girl if she don't tell if her testimony isn't truthful to their standard of truthful, which means
Exactly.
she's gonna get on the stand and say whatever it is to satisfy the government.
Exactly.
Because they have to determine that what she gave it was enough. So pretty much what has to happen is if he gets found not guilty, they're gonna take back that immunity deal and charge her.
You think so?
Because it goes right back to thinking about the reliable, thinking about the confidential informant.
Mm.
Thinking about the informant. How do they deals work? They deals only work if the information that they give to the officers or whoever they giving their information to. The only way that they get their deal is if the information is found to be credible,
Yeah, if they get the if and that's if they get the conviction.
and if they get the conviction. So now, what leads to think with this being phrased the way that it's being phrased, the only way that they can determine whether her testimony is truthful or not is if they get the conviction,
Yeah.
because they have to determine whether it was good enough.
Nah, definitely. You definitely right. You definitely right. she she better she better hope that conviction hit, cause anyhow she don't, they say not
What's up,
guilty.
Tyler?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I was
Now I
speaking in
said
the chat.
now I said anyhow they say not guilty. They ass is gonna say come in, and then they gonna be like hand over them keys to that apartment or
Apartment.
that house.
Yeah.
Yo, she gonna be livid. Like not for nothing. All you had to do was just hold it down and then wait. Kels would have came right back home and he'd have took care of you. But see, you didn't burnt that bridge and you didn't burnt the government bridge.
Uh-huh. They say so. The government say you have to tell truthful and complete testimony, but in the event that they determined that you violated the provision, or they determined that you did not give truthful testimony, then there would be consequences or consequences for that, right? Jane answer, yes. Question. So it's them making the determination, not you, right? Jane answer, correct. What I tell you? Good night, Case.
Nah, that's definitely 100% facts. I feel bad for her if she don't get that. They don't get that conviction. Shit, her ass better hope. I want.
So
Fat ass Jim Delgado's gonna come testify.
uh, they gonna have to bring a lawn chair in because he can't fit it on that thing.
Facts. I
It
wonder.
said Dennis Byron. The begging question is, where is the original VHS tape from 20 years ago? And how can the defense assert if the remastered version wasn't altered, since there's no way to compare it to the original? Fun fact: an analog recording VHS tape converted to a digital format CD can easily be manipulated using some of the best video editing software on the market today, frame by frame, which Derek said earlier. You can go in and change that shit frame by frame.
Definitely. You definitely 100% right. Man, if he lose this one, it's like, yo, even though we know he got the strong case for the appeal, but it shouldn't even have to even get to that, because it should really just be like it should even get to whether y'all gonna either find him not guilty or not. The judge supposed to just step in and say, yo, all right, it's not looking good, throw this out. Because I'm pretty sure the judge is sitting up there, he could see all that. But I heard at the end of the day, the judge, I heard he like 100 years old, so he probably don't even know what
Right.
the hell's going on.
Look at it say a fact that this is some from Prima Donna said. Demetrius Smith tells us R. Kelly said he feel like girls was being planted on him, and this is what he said during a lifetime in the surviving R. Kelly deal. He said he could not work with any girls under the age of 18 anymore. He said he did not know who to trust. Demetrius, I feel like girls are being planted on me. He said, I assure.
Oh, yeah, I remember when he said that. I remember that. They probably was planting them women on him, cause not for
But look
nothing.
at Sparkle. She wait till after this shit with Aaliyah. After this shit with the girl with the baby. And then she come with her niece.
Mm-hmm. Man, they all just full of it, man. Like they trying to paint him like he a monster. They the real monsters. Cause if you could go out and just really, you could just really be so evil. Like, I don't know what to say. Even like even like what's her name? I can't stand her ass to Asante McGee.
Right.
She another one. I don't know if you seen her husband, his interview. He
I
was
seen
saying
it a long time ago.
he was saying he was saying if you let me tell it, the husband said out his own mouth. He said, "You let me tell it." He's like, "Yo, I don't even know the man, and I know he was the victim." And he said exactly like this. It wouldn't shock me if she was lying. He basically saying he probably don't even know my wife. Well, he told me at that time, and I was like, yo, everybody was saying she gave off groupie like stalking vibes. So she probably was like, you know what I'm saying, stalking Kels. Cause if your own husband could say some shit like that, ain't no telling what you would do.
Crazy, bro. This R.Kelly defense attorney Bonjean is now crossing examining the agent. He has so far acknowledged that the settlement between Kelly and McDavid contained no admission of liability, and that Kelly did not appear to be the signatory on payments to Jane's parents.
Hmm. That's ridiculous.
What up, EJ?
What's happening, Big Rock? Man,
Come Kelly.
man, that song you did that I believe I can lie. That had me cracking up.
I'm finna record that when we get out here. And I'm putting it on my short.
And I got another song for you too.
What's what?
You got like this. He's like, you must be used to you living on the stand, lying and crying while Jane is fucking y'all up tonight. And another one.
Bonjean up there like she working the deli, goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy.
Whoa. Yeah, buddy. Man, but I gotta say, man, like, see, Sparkle, coming to find out, between those sex tapes, supposedly, coming to find out, it was Sparkle that leaked gave the tapes to Jimmy D.
Yep.
That's that's one thing that messed me up the most. I'm like, so the whole time it was you. I was like, if it wasn't you, she wouldn't even come out saying this stuff. You would have been quiet as a church mouse. But the more you came out, the more you gave yourself away. Shoot, now they got a subpoena your ass.
Her and Jimmy finna go each other.
Mm-hmm. You know he about to be shitting bricks on that stand.
That motherfucker finna take him a melatonin before he come.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be able to control himself. What about those black girls? What about those fat black girls? Motherfucker like he on the Looney Tunes on Space Jam.
Yeah, I always say you look like you between Cosgrove from South Beach Toe a boy from Space Jam.
That's Cosgrove all day.
Mm-hmm. Hey, all day. That's you.
Man, I finna get up out of here. I enjoyed the panel tonight.
Yeah.
I enjoyed everybody
Mm-hmm.
that came through. Uh, EJ, you know you my boy. You know we
Mm-hmm.
we working over here, man. We gonna keep working. We gonna keep chopping it down. We gonna keep breaking it
Mm-hmm.
down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go
Right.
out and do hit tonight when I drop it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. We got.
You know, we gonna make this thing pop off.
Oh, here.
He can't
No,
go.
we got to.
He gonna get times up. Mute R. Kelly, Lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
A&E. I mean, he gonna sue everybody. Shit, they gonna sue so many people. Shit, that man gonna even put out.
Look, who? There are the other more few to the fire of him doing all these lawsuits against everybody. By the time he
Right.
get out.
Shit, he gonna get a lot of money back on there. David alone.
Mm-hmm. He better have buku money when he get home.
Yeah, man. Hopefully he find my song one day. Put me in the studio. We gonna press that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shit, man, I'm finna get ready to do my close out, and y'all already know. I normally close out with a good positive message, but tonight I'm closing out with I believe I can lie. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.Kelly, the dude is real poised. He's real strong, and he has a real spiritual belief. And this dude, he done withstood being shot, being took from, being lied on. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
being abused, like
That man,
everything. And he still standing.
that man's a walking testimony.
Most definitely.
Yeah, they gonna be up playing basketball. Like Denzel said, y'all gonna be playing basketball on Pelican Day when I get finished with
Right. When Kel get done, all the motherfuckers gonna be broke, filling out applications at Walmart,
you.
Kroger,
Mm-hmm.
World Food, Aldi's, White Castle, Riley's, Wingstop.
Yeah, they gonna be working at Carl's Jr.
Yeah, they gonna be going to check motherfuckers, check engine light at AutoZone and O'Reilly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guarantee you, Dre is gonna be working at Taco Bell.
She finna go to jail.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, most definitely. She gonna be going to jail, and I guarantee you, she's gonna be doing that strip walk all throughout the pen, like she be doing in that video.
Mother said that song going platinum. I'm finna go. I'm gonna put it together tonight. I'm finna put it together when I get off here.
Hmm. Yeah, most of them going to jail. I mean, I'm gonna just say, don't worry. Big Bertha, Big Leslie, and Jamisha gonna take good care of y'all in there.
Uh huh. It's going down.
Mhm.
They going down. They going down. Cause them lies ain't going around.
Now they whole world stuck.
Oh,
God damn.
all right, tomorrow, bro. Make sure you catch me tomorrow. I'm gonna be on this thing sometime, but we'll see each other in traffic, whether it be Dana, wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Everybody that's in the chat, I want to thank y'all for coming over and, and hanging out with your boy, Big Vi, Opinion. Uh, like I said, I feel trying to promote any brown skin people who has their own business, any type of entrepreneur thing that they doing and want to promote. Email me, man. Big Vi Opinion. Let me know what you got. Let me know what I can help you with. And want to bring you on and let you promote your business, your show, whatever it is you're doing. Email me, bigviopinion@gmail.com. If you like to donate to the channel, to donate to your boy Big Vi Opinion. $ Big Vi Opinion. Cash out. That's the cash out. But if you don't do nothing else, the most important thing I need you to do is like the videos, share the video. It's very important. I love the conversation chat, love the dialogue. I thank everybody that comes consistently supporting. I appreciate you all because Big Vi would be nothing without y'all. Understand? God bless y'all. Anybody who's sick, anybody who's going through anything, aching pain, if you got a loved one in prison, loved one in a health facility, anything like that, we praying that God turn those around and show faith to those people. You know what I'm saying? So, being said, I believe I can lie. I believe I can testify. I get on the stand and lie. I sit on the stand and cry. Now y'all have a good night. It's your boy, Big Vibe, Opinion, signing out.
All right.
Situations you have the opportunity